Hey there, gang, and welcome to the Locker Room. Coach Gigs here, and today's message: sacrifice creates opportunity. Mike Vasu, by the way, is the individual who gave me this cap, along with a few others. And when I got these ball caps and I began to think deeply about what the cap says, sacrifice creates opportunity, I began to look back at my life and that of others who have had enormous opportunities and have cashed in. You can never, ever, ever get to the top of the mountain without a whole lot of sacrifice. Bigger the dream, the bigger the sacrifice. And so I had the privilege to be with about 35 of our newest folks this morning as we prepare them for our business. And I talked about this sacrifice. The fact that we're going to ask you to put in an enormous amount of hours in the early stages of your career to develop first your selling skills. That doesn't happen overnight. The art of selling, it's an art. The psychology of selling, as Brian Tracy says, is in full swing for those who are great at it. So make the sacrifice of putting time into studying. And so why not? It all depends. Are you interested in a greater opportunity? If you are, you must make sacrifices. I also shared with this class that if you want to make the proper amount of presentations every single week, which will then produce the right amount of sales to bring you this income, then you're going to need to pop by a whole bunch of houses 1 to 2 hours before your first appointment. You're going to have to do this in between your presentations because these are people who, for some reason, we are unable to get on the phone to set an appointment. So the sacrifice I ask these people to make is get out an hour or two earlier and bang on those doors and let these people know you've been unable to contact them and you're there to show them the benefits. Sacrifice. What I have discovered often is too many people are looking for shortcuts and cutting corners. There are no corners to be cut if you want to have the most incredible life. In fact, it's the exact opposite. The more sacrifices you make, the more opportunities come your way, as Mike Vasu and his team have shared with all of us. So, gang, I pray that I've convinced you in this locker room that you got to make sacrifices. You got to do that if you want the great stuff. I've made some sacrifices to leave Miami Beach and my gorgeous and enormous home and retirement or semi-retirement to go back to work, to make some more sacrifices because I want to achieve more than I've ever done before. I can't expect to get the reward without making the sacrifices. So if you see me now, you don't see a tan. We're in the middle of summer. I always had a tan in the summer. Not this summer, because I'm making some sacrifices. That's it, gang. That's my message. I hope you got it. Sacrifice creates opportunity. Thank you, Mike Vasu, and all of you incredible people out there in the Vasu Agency. Make it an incredible day, and we'll see you in tomorrow's broadcast. Bye-bye.